उत्सवमूर्तयः उत्सवमूर्तीनां सन्दर्शनं कुर्वन्तु भवन्तः उत्सवमूर्तीनां सन्दर्शनेन तत्र रामकृष्णस्य दर्शनेन मदनमोहनस्य दर्शनेन वयं कृतकृत्यः भवेम अत्र दूरतः रथस्य उपरि स्थित्वा सारथी अवलोकयति के आगच्छन्ति देवाः रथस्य आरोहणं करिष्यन्ति अतः निर्निमेषनेनाभ्यां सारथी अवलोकयति रथमार्गम् अद्य भक्तिभावविह्वलिता रथसरणि विराजते इति वयं तत्र अवलोकयामः एवं तत्र भक्तः सर्वथा चिन्तयति कदा इयं रथयात्रा आगमिष्यति रथयात्रा समये अहम् अवश्यं महाप्रभु श्रीजगन्नाथं पश्यामि चतुर्धामूर्तिं पश्यामि तेनैव सह उत्सवमूर्तयः अपि आगमिष्यन्ति अहं पश्यामि पश्यन्तु वाद्यवादन सहितं तत्र विमानेन आगच्छन्ति उत्सवमूर्तयः रामकृष्णमदनमोहनप्रमुखाः आगच्छन्ति आलढसेवा चामरसेवा भवति सेवकाः अग्रे अग्रे आगच्छन्ति आनयन्ति एवं च वयम् अवलोकयामः क्षणात् परं रथारूढाः भविष्यन्ति एते मूर्तयः रथयात्रा अग्रे प्रचलिष्यति तत्र गीताराणी त्रिपाठी महोदया मातृकल्पा तत्र निवेदयति भगवतः कृते संस्कृतभाषया वयम् इत्थं वक्तुं शक्नुमः महाप्रभुं जगन्नाथं नेत्राभ्यां कदा द्रक्ष्यामि महाप्रभुं जगन्नाथं जीवनस्य पापजातं तस्मै तदा प्रदास्यामि महाप्रभुं जगन्नाथं नेत्राभ्यां कदा द्रक्ष्यामि महाप्रभुं जगन्नाथं अपूर्वं दृश्यं भवन्तः पश्यन्तु कथम् अलङ्कृताः सन्ति एते देवाः विविधैः पुष्पैः विविधैः अलङ्कारैः अलङ्कृताः देवाः विमानेन मणिविमानेन आगताः सन्ति एवं च वाहकाः वाहयन्ति आनन्देन उत्साहेन वाद्यं वादयन्ति वादकाः घण्टनादः ध्वनिः श्रूयते अहं कदा गमिष्यामि पुरीं प्रति भगवतः दर्शनं करिष्यामि इति निवेदयति गरुडस्तम्भपृष्ठत प्रणाममर्पयिष्यामि गरुडस्तम्भपृष्ठत प्रणाममर्पयिष्यामि चक्रनयन दर्शने कदा धन्या भविष्यामि चक्रनयनस्य वर्तुलाकारस्य नयनस्य भगवतः श्रीजगन्नाथस्य दर्शनेन अहं कदा वा धन्या भविष्यामि इति चिन्तयति सा भक्तप्राणा अन्ते निर्धारणं करोति अद्यैव पवित्रदिनम् अद्यैव गुण्डिचोत्सवः रथोत्सवः पतितपावननिमित्तं महाप्रभुः हिरागच्छति अवश्यं रथस्योपरि दर्शनं करिष्यामि माया जञ्जालजालतः कदा मुक्ता भविष्यामि माया संसारजालतः कदा मुक्ता भविष्यामि यदा अहं चतुर्धामूर्तीनां दर्शनं करिष्यामि तावद्दूरं गत्वा श्रीमन्दिरस्य अन्तः प्रविश्य जनसमर्थे कथं वा अहं दर्शनं करिष्यामि किन्तु अवश्यम् अद्य दूरदर्शनमाध्यमेन स्वगृहे स्थित्वा अहं भगवतः दर्शनं करिष्यामि मम जीवनं धन्यं भविष्यति भक्त निवेदयति माया जञ्जालजालतः कदा मुक्ता भविष्यामि गीता चिन्तयति मुदा अवश्यं रथे द्रक्ष्यामि गीता चिन्तयति मुदा अवश्यं रथे द्रक्ष्यामि एवं सकलोऽपि भक्तजनः चिन्तयति अहम् अवश्यं दूरदर्शनमाध्यमेन स्वगृहे स्थित्वा अहं भगवतः दर्शनं करिष्यामि पुणे विमाने तत्र ये चतुर्धा ये गच्छन्ति उत्सवमूर्तयः तेषाम् उत्सवमूर्तीनां दर्शनेन मम जीवनं धन्यम् अवश्यं भवति एवं च रथस्य उपरि यः महाप्रभुः विद्यते चतुर्धामूर्तीनां दर्शनेनापि मम जीवनं धन्यं भविष्यति पश्यन्तु भवन्तः विशाला इयं यात्रा घोषयात्रा बडदाण्डः इदानीं जनसमुद्र इव दृश्यते अतः जनसमुद्रे बडदाण्डे तत्र वयम् अपूर्वां शोभाम् अवलोकयामः इदानीम् इमामेव धाराविवरणीम् आङ्ग्लभाषया प्रसारयितुं निवेदयामि जयतात् जगन्नाथः जयतात् जगन्नाथः जयतात् जगन्नाथः
All glories to Lord Jagannatha. Festivity is picking up and the sea of devotion is getting thicker and thicker with the coming of more and more devotees to the Grand Road. That is the main place where the events are going on. And in the meantime, we have received the message on X from our honorable beloved Prime Minister of India, Sri Narendra Modi ji, and he says, भगवान जगन्नाथ की रथ यात्रा के पवित्र अवसर पर सभी देशवासियों को मेरी ढेरों शुभकामनाएं। श्रद्धा और भक्ति का यह पावन उत्सव हर किसी के जीवन में सुख, समृद्धि, सौभाग्य और उत्तम स्वास्थ्य लेकर आए, यही कामना है। जय जगन्नाथ। In the meantime, we have received another message on X from the Minister, the Honorable Minister for Information and Broadcasting, Sri Ashwini Vaishnavji. And he writes, Balabhadra Subhadra Bhyam Jagannathaya Te Namaha, Jai Jagannath. So these are the messages of goodwill and good wishes. Hope, peace, tranquility and love prevails, and India marches ahead. And Lord Jagannatha is perched in the central canopy of his own designated chariot, that is Nandi Ghosha, and all the cars are parked so beautifully and majestically just in front of the Lion's Gate or the main entrance that is usually meant for the public. It has got wide steps inside, 22 steps, and this is how everything is set in order. And temperature had soared a bit, 29 degrees Celsius at the moment here at Puri, and but it looks like 34-35 degrees Celsius because humidity is there. Humidity has been added because of the slight drizzle that we had here for some time. But that didn't dampen the spirit of the people. But however, at the time of the pulling of the chariot, it is hoped that there would be a little shower, and the shower has come. We can see it here. And in the meantime, the wind velocity has become little more, 19 kilometer per hour, that is the velocity, and humidity is 75%. Anyway, but they are all conducive. They are all conducive for the festivity, and everybody is full of cheers. And this is the point where the sojourn of the lords or the deities would begin, and the Lord would be riding on this path of about 3 kilometers from this point to Gundicha Badi. Gundicha Badi or the Gundicha house is not a temple. It doesn't have a flag on the top of it, and once the lords get into it, the flag would be flying. As we find, the flag flies on the top of the 12th century edifice here at the Jagannath temple. Because the Lord is in residence, that is why it is there. Even though the Lord has come out to the Grand Road, but still then the flag is there, the Patita Pavana Bana is there. It has a message, it has a symbol, because everything runs on symbol here. Because Goddess Lakshmi is there, seated in her temple. That is why the flag flies. Because the name of the temple is Sri Mandir, because everything runs in the name of Goddess Lakshmi. So a bit of floral crown that was added to Madan Mohan, that has been picked up by a servitor functionary, and he is taking it away to his home as a great talisman. It is believed. The viewers on Doordarshan here, they can see that people, they try to collect little bit of flowers, the little bit of holy vessel leaves. Now why they take it? Because they work. They would definitely treasure them in their homes, because they have a feeling that they will bring good luck, protection and good health and happiness with the presence of Lord. Because everything attains divinity here. The people, the camera must have shown it, the people that touch or they bow before the chariot, and they touch the grand road also, because everything attains divinity. The road, even the dust on the road and the chariot. And of course the people, the commoners are restricted to go near the chariot, and nobody, no outsider is allowed to alight the chariot or climb onto the chariot. This is the restriction that the temple administration and the police administration ensures, so that there is no untoward situation happens, and there is no unnecessary crowd on the chariot also. Because in the previous years we had seen that outsiders sometimes they out of frenzy they sneak into the crowd and into the crowd of the servitors, and they go up. And that's the time something untoward happens and a little bit of accident happens, just to ensure that the sojourn of the divinity that happens smoothly and quite ceremoniously. So safety measurement is taken, everything is followed, the safety measurement. And on the right side on the screen, very close to on the right of the chariot of Lord Jagannath, that stands the sun pillar. The sun pillar, those who have come here, they must have seen there is a small barricade around the sun pillar. That is also for safety. It was not there earlier when it was brought down from Konark by Guru Gosai, who was the advisor and the mentor of the Maratha army in Odisha. Under his instruction, it was brought with the elephant and also with the cart, with the help of the cart, it was brought down and it was installed in front of the lion's gate or the main entrance to the temple. And there it is there. And the most highlight point of it is that it is a chlorite, black granite stone, monolithic stone. And it is so intricately carved that it would have been lying in disrepair and in ruins had it not been brought by the Marathas to Puri temple. And that is the way the obeisance is there. Any devotee, any believer who enters, before entering the main temple through the 22 steps or through the main gate, that is Lion's Gate, people, they pay obeisance to the sun god there. In the way Aruna, who is the charioteer of sun god, is seated on the top, kneeling on the lotus and paying obeisance. And we find the two images on the left. That is the image of Lord Balabhadra, and on the right that is the image of Lord Jagannatha. So what happens in two chariots at the same time that we can find? The servitors are offering the holy vassal leaves and flowers which have been presented by the devotees or by different monastic orders, because there are many monastic houses are there, monasteries are there. They are designated to supply the holy vassal leaves and also the flowers. So I can see on the left side to the chariot of Lord Balabhadra, somebody brought marigolds of different hues, yellow and red. They are all been sent by different monasteries and also by different individuals also. Anyone can offer, but nobody can go up to the chariot and climb the chariot to put them on the Lord themselves. No, it is not permitted, because lot of restrictions are there. And when the chariots, they would be kept parked in front of the Gundicha temple, they will be also cordoned up, because nobody would be allowed to touch and come near or even climb the chariots also. Only the designated members of temple administration or the temple administration permitted servitors and functionaries. All the functionaries, they cannot climb. Only those who are needed, whose presence are needed, they can only go there. And we can see some devotees, they have offered pieces of clothes also. So that is there. Everything is offered. And this particular piece of textile, this is woven near Puri, near Khordha, and this is the favorite piece of textiles. Of course, this is a miniature piece of textiles. The longer and bigger piece of textiles of this design, this color, is used on the body of the lords. So that is there. So people, they offer many things. People, they come with fruits. And it is believed that if somebody has planted a fruit-bearing plant, and the first fruit that comes, it is a belief that he offers it to the Lord. So they are also brought. Of course, during the festival time, they can be brought to the chariot through the servitors, or when the festival is not there, people can deposit those things, the fruits, vegetables, and whatever they want to present it to the Lord, they can deposit that in the office of the temple administration, and they would be put into the use of the Lord there. And people are throwing flowers and everything. And some of the servitors, they are also taking away some flowers and also the holy vassal leaves to be distributed among the devotees, those who are waiting to have a little bit of those flowers, because they carry the blessings, they carry the protection, they carry the love of the divinity. So this is how they work as talisman. People, they carry many things also. Even I personally also carry a little flower, a petal of a lotus flower in my pocket mostly, because I believe that can protect me from evil, and that can guide me through the good way, lead me kindly to the light. So that is the way we also believe, that it is Lord who can guide us. Puri Jagannath Swami Nayana Pathagami Bhavatu me. So let my eyes follow you. So you will show me the path. So path of righteousness. And Sudarshana Chakra. Sudarshana Chakra, even though it is the divine will, it takes the shape of a pole here, because everything was built incomplete by the divine architect, divine carpenter, Lord Vishwakarma. So when the images of the Lords, they were incomplete, the similar way, the image of Sudarshana Chakra was also incomplete, and quite strangely he attained the shape and size of a pole instead of a wheel. So whatever that is all divinity, and that was the divine design that was made for us. And Lord Sudarshana, he guides us, he shows us the way. He is the wheel annihilates the evil. And why annihilates? The wheel shows us the righteousness, path of righteousness. In the same way, we believe that everything that has a touch of the divinity here at Puri or Puri temple or of the chariot, that can show us the path of righteousness. This is the belief. And here the people are jostling with each other just to have a close glimpse. And we can see some of the buildings also nearby. And people are perched on the vantage spots to have a close view of the movement of the people there, and the functions and the continuation of different rituals on the chariot. And the beautiful painted image has become a little shady because of the touch of many of the servitors. Now the triad or the iconography is very, very different from the iconography that we find in different Hindu temples elsewhere. The iconography is so because the things were incomplete, as we believe that it was the way that Lord Vishwakarma designed that. Anyway, whatever that is, it is the design and it looks beautiful. It represents the beauty of the nature, the beauty of the life, and everything. The worship is humanized. That is why it is said, Jatha Dehe Tata Deve. Whatever we feel ourselves, we make sure that Lord also feels in that way. So this is all humanized worship, which is not found anywhere else. And the sea of devotion is getting thicker and thicker. And after